You're not restless in a dramatic way. You're not visibly anxious. You're not constantly overwhelmed. You function. You show up. You handle things. But there is a quiet tightness in you that never quite releases. Even when the room is calm, your body isn't. Even when the moment is safe, your chest stays slightly guarded. Even when nothing is required of you, something inside remains on standby. You can sit on the couch, phone down, no obligations pressing, and still feel like you're waiting for something. A message, a shift in mood, a problem to solve, a shoe to drop. And the strangest part is this: you don't feel panicked. You feel prepared. Prepared for disruption. Prepared for responsibility. Prepared for emotional weather changes that may never come. Ease feels unfamiliar, not forbidden, just suspicious. When life finally quiets down, your system doesn't celebrate. It scans. You may even feel more unsettled during peace than during chaos. Because chaos, at least, gives you vigilance somewhere to go. And this leads to a painful, confusing question. Why can't I relax when everything is finally okay? Here is the paradox that governs your inner world. The thing that once kept you emotionally safe is now the thing preventing you from feeling at home in your life. Your alertness saved you. Your composure protected you. Your ability to stay regulated, perceptive, and ready helped you survive. But survival is not the same as rest, and adaptation is not the same as ease. At some point early on, you learned, not consciously, but somatically, that relaxing meant letting your guard down, and letting your guard down meant consequences. So your nervous system made a decision. Without consulting you, we will never fully stand down. And now, even in adulthood, even in safety, even in love, you live as if something is always about to be required of you. This isn't a failure of mindset. This is the afterimage of a life spent being ready. To understand why ease feels inaccessible, we need to stop asking what's wrong with you, and start asking what adapted within you. Because this experience does not originate in personality. It originates in the nervous system. At the center of this pattern is chronic hypervigilance. Hypervigilance is not constant fear. It is constant monitoring. It is the brain's threat detection system remaining partially activated, even in neutral or positive environments. Think of it like an internal smoke alarm that became so sensitive it now reacts to steam, warmth, or silence itself. This often develops in childhood environments where emotional safety was inconsistent rather than overtly traumatic. Homes where the emotional climate could shift. Suddenly calm moments felt temporary. You had to read tone, mood, or energy to stay safe. Being too relaxed meant missing important cues in these environments. Your nervous system learned a rule more powerful than logic. Stay alert, and you won't be blindsided. Neurologically. This keeps the amygdala, the brain's threat detector, slightly overactive, while the parasympathetic nervous system responsible for rest, digestion, and restoration never fully takes control. Your body doesn't enter true rest. It enters low-grade readiness. Another crucial concept here is parentification, not just behavioral, but emotional. You may not have raised siblings or handled adult tasks, but you likely carried emotional responsibility. You learned to be the calm one, not add stress, anticipate reactions, manage yourself to stabilize others. You became emotionally self-sufficient too early. This wires the brain around self-regulation as safety. Over time, this affects the default mode network, the system that activates when we are resting, daydreaming, or doing nothing. Instead of drifting, reflecting, or restoring, your default mode becomes active monitoring. Even in stillness, your mind remains slightly engaged. Rest feels mentally loud. Silence feels unfinished. Ease feels undeserved or risky. You are not bad at relaxing. Your system simply learned that rest was not neutral. The deepest cost of living without ease is not stress. It's alienation. Not from people, but from experience itself. You move through life as if you're managing it rather than inhabiting it. You enjoy moments carefully. You stay composed during joy. You hold back even when nothing is asking you to. This creates what psychologists call invisible grief. Grief for something you never consciously lost, but never truly had. The grief of unguarded presence. The grief of effortless being. The grief of not needing to brace. Carl Jung wrote, "Neurosis is always a substitute for legitimate suffering." Your suffering is legitimate, but it was never given language. Instead, it was metabolized into control, composure, and readiness. You sacrificed authenticity for belonging. You sacrificed softness for safety. You sacrificed ease for predictability, and underneath it all lives a quiet, governing fear. If I relax, something will happen. Not because something always did, but because once, long ago, it did. So now, you feel uneasy during calm conversations. You brace during happiness. You feel guilt when you rest too deeply. You feel tension when nothing is required of you even. Pleasure becomes complex. Philosophers called this existential vigilance, the inability to simply be, without justification or preparation. You are always one step removed from the moment, watching yourself exist within it, and no one taught you how to come back. In adulthood, this adaptation doesn't disappear, it becomes sophisticated. You might recognize yourself here. You might struggle to rest without guilt, feeling the need to earn relaxation through productivity. You might feel uneasy in stable relationships, interpreting calm as boredom or distance. You might over-prepare emotionally, rehearsing conversations or anticipating conflict that never arrives. You might minimize your own needs, because needing less once kept you safer. You might stay busy to feel regulated, using motion to avoid stillness. You might disconnect from joy, feeling present but not fully landed. You might intellectualize your emotions, understanding them without allowing yourself to feel them. These are not flaws. They are coping strategies. And healing begins not with correction, but with witnessing. Witnessing the moment your body tightens for no reason. Witnessing the urge to stay ready. Witnessing the belief that ease must be monitored, because you cannot shame your way into safety. You can only notice your way out of vigilance. Unlearning does not mean abandoning the part of you that adapted. It means updating it. Healing begins when safety stops meaning control or preparedness and starts meaning presence without consequence. Inner child reparenting begins here, offering yourself what was once missing, rest without justification, calm without vigilance, softness without apology. Safety is not something you earn, it's something you're allowed to feel. You don't heal by force, you heal through repetition. You sit in stillness and let it feel awkward. You notice tension without fixing it. You choose gentleness when your system urges readiness. This is shadow work, telling the part of you that learned to stay alert, "Thank you for protecting me. You don't have to work this hard anymore." Ease is not passivity. It is awareness without fear. You are not broken. You adapted to a world that asked too much of you. Healing isn't about fixing yourself. It's about coming home, letting your body learn what your mind already knows. Nothing is required of you right now. You are allowed to arrive.